All right, let's get ready to enjoy the beautiful scenery of the foothills while sipping on some wine. John is back in the kitchen with the El Dorado Wineries Passport event.
Yes, indeed. We are joined this morning by Ian and Nello Oliva, who is the owner and winemaker of Nello Oliva Winery. Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Nello, you said I have to pronounce it.
It's Nello.
Nello. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but you guys look like people who know wine.
A little bit. I think Ian, he's like our professor. He knows more about wine, women, and grapes than just about anybody.
All right, so we'll start with the wine, then we'll move on to the women. No. Okay, so the El Dorado Wineries Passport event is coming up. For folks that don't know, explain what that is.
The passport is this guy right here. You got to buy these little things, and you get it on eldoradowines.org. That's where you're going to find it. Then you can sign up and get these things right here. This is the opportunity for the wine lovers. This is like a wine lover's paradise up there. Nobody really recognizes it, but there's got to be more wineries up there in the foothills than just about any other geographical area that I know of. I mean, you got Napa, you got Lodi.
Sure.
There's big guys out there, but these are the small little wineries up here. A lot of them. Opportunity to taste different wines, different grapes, and on all the winemakers are there trying to show off all their great works. And it's the opportunity once a year. That's it, Saturday and Sunday.
So Ian, I think a lot of people don't think about El Dorado County as a big winemaking region. I think about, though, the geography there's a lot of different elevation changes, which means the weather and stuff different. So what does that do how does that make the wines there different than other places?
It makes the wines different because all of them, even neighboring vineyards right next to each other, will be extremely different. We have foothill microclimates where one vineyard, say a half a mile away from another one, could grow completely different grapes than another. In the Sierra foothills, we see a lot of Mediterranean type climate, dry summer Mediterranean climate. So we see a lot of Mediterranean type grapes, stuff like our Italian wines. We also see Rhone, which is southeastern France. And we also do the classics, Bordeaux.
So you don't see typically just one kind of wine coming from that area then? It could be all different kinds?
All different. It's not like a cab or any other kind of wine.
So you mentioned you make Italian wines, though, at your place.
Mostly, yeah, mostly.
So
like
what are we
have
looking at?
The Great Father. We have also.
Is that you, the Great Father on the label? That's you?
That's me. That is actually me.
He said it's an alter ego. I said, I don't feel like that's too alter for you.
But that's one right here, for example. It's not grown everywhere.
So what is a Sagrantino? What is that?
Sagrantino. That's like the rarest, one of the rarest grapes in America. Most tannic of all varietals, but they're soft tannins. They're actually.
So for someone who doesn't know a ton about wine, but I know like a Cabernet, like what is that closest to?
Oh, that's a big wine, and I would say it's a big cab.
Okay.
You know, more like that.
And we mentioned we have a lot of food here too. So when people go to these different wineries, there's pairings and all that kind of stuff.
The greatest thing here is this weekend, and it's not every weekend that they do this. This weekend, once a year, we have the Passport, where all the different wineries that you see right here, and probably 2 or 3 times more than that, are going to be putting out their best show. You're going to be able to go there and taste their best products and meet the winemakers and talk to them. That's the good part about it.
Ian, how important is the food pairings? How does that change the flavor of a wine?
It can be very important depending on the wine.
Like it can make you hate a wine if you have the wrong thing with it.
Yes, very much so. For example, you would hate to have a sort of more delicate wine be paired with something that's extremely fatty, perhaps something like as creamy as that Gouda there.
So like maybe a Sagrantino.
A Sagrantino would maybe be a better choice for a fatty food that you would want to cut through, something like ribs, something like heavy cheese.
I could go for some ribs and a bottle of Sagrantino, that's for sure.
Well, we'll open it up after this segment, won't we?
All right, so all the information is going to be on our website, gooddaysacramento.com. Ian and Nello, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's going to be, you got to pay attention to it. It's got to be eldoradowines.org. That's where you're going to find it.
And we'll have that on our website.
Yeah, great.
gooddaysacramento.com.
Wonderful.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. Court?
Okay.
More Good Day coming up. We'll be right back.
Yeah. If I only ever knew. Thank you, guys.
Thank
you so much.